Because I believe Miss Universe should be a leader, not only just a leader, someone who leads by example, someone who inspires others, and someone who walks with the group that they're leading, which is something I believe I do. It actually stemmed when I was in America last time. I started taking classes just for physical exercise and to maintain fitness. Then I was faced with a small issue in my life where my self-defense came into play, and that's when I realized I needed to become better at this and actually really focus on it because it helped me a lot in that situation and it built my confidence as a woman a lot. It's a long story, I'll try and keep it brief. I go for morning walks, I love keeping active. I was on my morning walk and a guy actually walked past me and grabbed me from behind. Instantly I turned around and my natural reaction was to want to chase after him. I realized that wasn't smart being a female by myself, so I actually ran home, got my car and followed him. I found out where he lived. I took photos of him, I found out his car registration and I took that to the police. And the police then later on explained to me that four other women had come forward that day, but they had no evidence to prove who the male was. But I think due to my self-defense background, I had the confidence to know that I wanted to take it a step further and make sure that this guy was locked up because it wasn't right. And he was, so yeah, that's what led me to wanting to do self-defense and wanting to focus on it more. So for me, transformational leadership is someone who steps up to the challenge to be a leader, to lead a pack, but also walk with a pack, to be an inspiration, and to be someone who people look up to and want to work together with to make a difference. And the other part of the question, the self-defense part, I really want to raise awareness about women learning self-defense. I would love to bring it into the schooling and education system because I think not only does it make a physical difference to people learning self-defense, for women especially, it makes a difference to their confidence, both emotionally and physically. And I think it just creates a lot more strength in women to know that if they ever are faced with a difficult situation, they are strong enough to stand up for themselves. Definitely the fact that it gives you a voice to be able to speak and be the voice of so many people, and to be able to have a platform where people really look up to you and believe you and are inspired by you. Despite the glamour and the glitz, although I have had difficulties putting makeup on every single day and my skin is breaking out and my hairdryer broke, I know that it all comes down to your core and who you really are. So even though I am a tomboy at heart, I can dress up and be the pretty women that Miss Universe normally has. But yeah, I think being a tomboy at heart really does bring another level and another layer to Miss Universe. Okay, so during COVID, especially in Australia, there was very strict rules. And you really were just locked inside your small confinement of your home. You were only allowed to go within a 10-kilometre radius. However, one of the businesses that was still able to operate were florists. And because everyone was going through such a tough time, people were losing businesses, I wanted to help bring a light to everyone's life. And flowers are such a colourful, creative and beautiful thing to receive. So I thought if I could use my creativity and my time well to help uplift others in such a sad time for the world, I wanted to do that. So I started the business and yeah, it was really, really fun and really creative.